Good morning, it's Friday and I am headed into bar method. I need it. I also saw one of my instructors out at dinner last night and she was like, "Are you going tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yes." So yeah, I have that over my head too. So that was good. I just need to get back into being good for me. So I'm working on it. I keep thinking about in a quick call with my attorney yesterday, I reviewed what happened in mediation and how it all went pretty much according to what he said it would. And then I said, yeah, and in terms of separate property, she said I would just, sign a quitclaim. And thank God for him where he said, yeah, you don't just sign a quitclaim before you do your due diligence, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, good to know. And later on in the day, I get an email from my wife just wanting me to confirm in writing that, that I'll sign a quitclaim if it comes or I won't block any kind of loan if she needs to apply for a loan. There is a plan in place and she is just trying to massage me along the path to get me to do what she wants. I'm not just signing anything. And it brings me back to that moment of she used to love me and now more than ever an obstacle. She's just trying to work me to get what she wants. She is off. The tone of the email, it's all business. If I was some kind of asshole, if I was mean or thoughtless or something, I could see this treatment, but all I am is not him. And all he is someone she's been dating, now for 4 months under kind of intense circumstances. It all just has this feeling of crazy to it. Yeah, I'm glad you're there. I appreciate you. Well, bar method is done. It went pretty okay. It wasn't a terribly difficult class. I just got sentimental towards the end. And I wish I could tell you why. I mean, I guess it's the combination of exercise, a space we shared, and music that's sometimes a little down-tempo and melancholy. No, I guess I shouldn't drive. It's definitely not an environment where I don't think about her. And somebody yesterday was like, maybe you should work out somewhere else. I don't want to because I know all the people here. I have a relationship here. I feel welcome and I'm known. But the flip side is also we were known here as a couple when we were dating, and then known when we were engaged, and then known when we just got married. We were always a couple here. It was never a separate thing. And it was fun, and they picked on us, and it was great. And I just kept thinking about during class, her email yesterday about buying property. Like it's just so coldly technical. She's gonna buy property, or if she needs to take out a loan on something. And it's just so removed from my life. Like I don't even know what it is because she won't tell me. She's punishing me. So she wants my blessing. She wants me to agree on paper to sign off on whatever it is she's gonna do, but she won't tell me what it is. It's weird. I mean, it's like a legal blessing. Like, just agree that you're gonna sign this regardless. No, I don't want to. So I have to talk to my lawyer today. Hello again. I am a little unsure of where I'm at. It is 2 days after we went to divorce mediation. Typically 2 days after things are 2 days after is when I'm at my worst. So I can't tell if a bigger wave is coming that's just taking a while to get up to speed, or the mediation didn't hit me as hard as I thought it was gonna hit me. I'm really not sure. It makes me nervous to not know. I have my sort of cyclical ups and downs of sadness thinking about the loss of the relationship. I don't really know. I don't know how I'm at. I definitely got a little sad towards the end of bar method, and I don't like being alone. I really don't. Like, I'm lonely, but I was anticipating being way more depressed today. Maybe it's early in the day and later in the day will get worse. I don't know. For now, I'm going to this San Diego Creative Mornings thing, which would be interesting. 8:30 in the morning, a bunch of creative people talking about stuff. I hope it's inspirational and it's a group I could become involved with. Well, hey, imagine the sound of a Pringles can getting blown down the street. It's pretty easy, right? I was just walking down the street and I heard this sound and I was like, God, that sounds like an empty Pringles can just being blown by the wind. And it's exactly what it was. Like, it's an unmistakable sound. I thought, God, that's peculiar. And then I was thinking about, like, what are all the other sounds that, you can imagine exactly as they are because they're such an iconic sound. Like, who hasn't dropped an empty Pringles can? Anyway, just thinking about that. It has been a weird day. I did the thing this morning. What I liked about it was hanging out with creative people, like-minded, interesting people interested in design and craft and art and being interesting. I wish I could have been a little more outgoing. Walking into a room and charming people isn't my strength. I'm a slow burn, so it takes me a while to get to know people. once people know me, it's amazing. But on a cold open like today, like heads don't turn to be like, ooh, who's that? It's just not me. I wish it was me, but it's not. She was much better at that than I was. Yeah, they had coffee, really good coffee, James coffee. If I had a Porsche, I'd drive like that too. They had really good coffee and donuts, and you know, when donuts are free, sometimes you eat more than one donut because damn, they were so good. So I had coffee and donuts. It was great. I left with my friend and we talked for a while, and then I walked home, and then I talked to my attorney for a while. He just confirmed what I knew. Don't sign anything until financials are disclosed because that could be really bad. So I won't do that. I did have a series of texts and emails with my wife about the dog, and she promised several times via email that the dog would be mine. I'm still nervous though. I'm worried that she has an angle to play, that she's legally way smarter than me and knows a workaround where she'll be like, yeah, haha, F you, my dog. In one of her emails, she said, you know, I'd like to see the dog in the short time I have left in San Diego, which feels so melodramatic, like in the short time I have left. Why? Oh, because you're moving, but she won't tell me when. Okay. I will try and be as obliging as possible. I think when it comes down to money stuff though, it's gonna get pretty ugly. Right on the street, man. And I don't know what the deal is with bikes on the sidewalk. You're not supposed to ride on the sidewalk. And scooters on the sidewalk. When you're driving a car, you give right of way to people on foot. You know, pedestrians get right of way. But do scooters get right of way to a car? And if, let's say you're driving down the street and you're gonna make a left. Nobody is walking across, but as you're turning, someone comes screaming down the sidewalk on a scooter, and let's say you hit them, or they hit you. Is that your bad? Because it's a new level of expectation. The speed is different, and shouldn't they be in the street? I don't know, I gotta find out about that. My arm's tired. Well, hey, I really pretty much wanted to make this video because a plane's gonna fly over any second, and that's one of the big things I love about living in San Diego. I'm walking home tonight from a coffee shop under the flight path because I love the fact that we get planes here. There it is. Whoop. That's it. I will see you later. What a weird night. So I've had calzones on the brain since I watched a YouTube video with the guy from Binging with Babish doing a calzone competition with the guy from Hot Ones. So I went to one pizza place and there was nobody behind the counter. So I was like, all right. So I went to another pizza place and there was nobody behind the counter. And I stood around for like 2 or 3 minutes and then I was like, all right, guess it's not meant to be. So I guess we're not doing calzones tonight. Maybe that's the universe letting me know, like, hey fatty, don't get a calzone. But I'm gonna put my camera away because I'm walking up C Street and the homeless people are crazy. I will see you later. Okay, bye. It's funny because you also get to know the homeless people based on their signs. I just saw this guy with a sign that said, spread some cheese on this broke-ass cracker. And I've seen him all over the place. So I know he stands up on the corner of 5th and Cedar. I see him there all the time. But now he's walking down here downtown and it's like a calling card or a name badge. It's like, oh, there's that guy based on his sign. So yeah. Anyway, let me see what I can find at Crisp. Here is the best part of my day. I was at Bird Rock Coffee Roasters and I was just doing stuff. I was checking Instagram stories and I checked Warren Keelan's story and he posted a picture of this beautiful print. And I was like, oh, that's the same print that I ordered. And I was like, I wonder if it's mine. And then in the next screen, he posted, it was a grid of 4 prints. And in the upper left corner, it said, these prints are headed to San Diego. And I was like, those are mine! Like, So my prints were on his Instagram story. And I know it's dumb, I do, but they're beautiful. I cannot wait. So my prints are Warren's house right now in Australia, and at some point in the next couple days they're gonna show up here. And that's just the bet. I cannot wait. I can't wait to take my gridded wedding photos off the wall and put these prints in there and truly take ownership of my house. She's had the ability to just leave, just up and walk away and leave everything behind. So this is my act of will. This is me doing the work that she didn't do to turn our space into my space. Even if it's short-lived, it would have to be staged anyway. So I've done this work for me, and because the house needs to sell. What were we gonna do? Sell the house with our wedding pictures up? Nobody's gonna buy that. Like, that's just not what you do. So it's a 1-2, but I'm so excited. I've got the grid of 4 coming. I have the big one, and then the one he gifted me, Emerge, which is the shark. So I will change out 6 pictures in my house. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna hang up the gray mailings tonight. Hopefully within a week, I will have the Warren Keelans up. And then when it comes time for me to move, they will go to my new house and they will represent me. And that's gonna be incredible. Oh, and I also have the Matthew Schlein paper cuts, which are mine. I bought them. So, good. It's so cool. That's it. That was the best part of my day so far. I will see you later. Have a great night.